How y'all doing, everybody? This 800 Quan, also like 800 Spirit, whatever the case may be. Miss Nikki.
Yes, I'm here. What's up, y'all?
First, just get right on into it. Boom. 3 of Knives come out for this particular reading. Okay, 3 of Knives. Basically saying that you all are, at a point of like, how can I say this? I want to say at a point of suffering, having a difficulty of letting something go, right? But having to let it go because it's like something that's out of your control. I don't know if it's something that you already messed up, that you might have had opportunity on. You might have messed something up, and it's just like you think about that now. We got the Mother of Baskets as well. It seemed like what the prior card was trying to explain that you needed a new spirit, a new energy to come around you and surround you. But you have a pretty dark one or a pretty heavy one on you right now. So you're not doing much, but you just know that it's not much you can do at this point, because like I said, it's out of control. Mother Baskets talk about the emotional, characteristics, the needy parts. The also, saying having a sixth sense of something. So being able to be spot on about certain things. Also, you got a lot to deal with the moon. So when you think about the moon, you gotta be like a lot of emotions come to play. Being supportive and nurturing. So I don't know if you need to nurture yourself right now, okay? So that you can heal all the way, because it did say something about, healing, right? What I mean by that is that you need to heal from the thing that's killing you softly or killing you slowly. Heal from the thing that's of the past. Heal from the things that's growing around you. What I mean by that, some things growing around you are not really profitable for you, if that makes sense. If you got graveyards growing around you, increasing, you know where I'm coming from? Like, that's not really profitable. It's not really profitable. It's not really profitable. But yeah, like I said, it's not really profitable. Later on, after that, you have the Big Queen. The Big Queen is representation of the maternal side of our family, the mother side of our family, and what the mother, has, how the mother has an effect on us. And the rulership, like, as far as like how the mother has, an effect on the way that we was raised and how we think, how we connect to people. All right, so how does those nurturing aspects help us connect with things? How do those feminine aspects of life and being raised up under the Big Queen, represent beauty, represent protection, represent being a teacher and things of that nature, okay? So, and also an artist as well. So being able to showcase that beauty and also showcase, from physical to a material. So the physical that we create, help create, and the physical that, God created and God created alone. So just basically saying how would you handle things. You may need to handle things in a more nurturing way. Be careful of not being pushed over or crybaby too needy. If you do need some help right now, which is understandable, it's okay. Everybody need help. It's okay to need help. You got the 4 of Knives. So immediately after all this journey of learning and loss and gain, you do need to recover. You do need to recover, and the game plan here is to make sure that you have enough tools, gather what you need, take a breather, gather what you need, and just prepare for the next thing. It's best that you just continue thinking, because we have the air cards there, so you need to be in some type of thought, and it needs to be in a progressive thought. It needs to go from one to the next. Like, you need to learn your lesson within these knives, within your thoughts, because I believe that intuition is coming to you. 10 of Knives, Gemini in reverse, so that could be saying right there, you most definitely need to learn your lesson before things get ugly. And it looks like you're gonna be having a hard time, but it's like you're gonna make it up out of it. It's just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that brings about people may be misunderstanding you, right?
And this reading for who?
Gemini.
Okay, Gemini.
People may be misunderstanding you. These things can be relating to anything, anywhere from hospice care, because the murder of the priest here, right? So it could be meaning dying at a place that you may very well go to a lot. Cause in this case, it would work for him, but refusing to accept something that's over. So, like I said, you need to help with moving on from the past, and you need to nurture yourself so that you can move on. Like I said, from the past, because it's not looking good. At a basket, it just don't look welcoming where you at, and you want to leave anyway, or you seem to make it want to come back, you want to make a comeback, but be careful. I think somebody else be one. I feel like Gemini be come around trying to waste time or something. Like, play with time. Somebody said, just be careful. Because if you come back one day, the door might not be open for your ass no more. And somebody else be in there, like you trying to break somebody's home. You know what I'm saying? You used to could walk in that person's house, you used to could come over. Now you can't come over that person, talk to somebody now. Cause, you know what I'm saying? Shit move on, life move on, shit. Don't stop playing with that person. You keep doing somebody some way, and then they talk about things and communicate. And yeah, so a lot of knives are coming out. 9 of Knives coming out right here. So I'm gonna be real with you. Great day. Just talk about letting things go, man. Letting things go. Letting it go. Just let it go. Like I said, talk about things being, over. The ending being over, like the worst part being over. They said that multiple times. Now, but this is my thing. You gotta know how to let that thing go, because if you keep going back to it or whatever, revisiting the past, because these peaches are a representation of something of the past, because of what the land that they grown on. The land they grown on is, a land that people died on, so things that's old, and not really of use anymore. So I just want to point that out. That's all I got to say. I want to kind of make it short. Add some more. Got some knowledge from the free man or the fool. If you just in case you wonder, or before this nigga say something, the free man or the fool card. Hey, what can I say? It looked like you wandering in places you maybe not even supposed to be at, or you don't know your your purpose. So, aimless wandering, like you said, in a basket. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really know where you're supposed to go or something like that. I think you need to just sit down somewhere and figure it out, because at this point you might lose yourself, and you don't want to lose yourself or go off the deep end. Cause it's like people that really care about you, concerned about you right now, and you just, I don't know, you just walking on.
Well, you just got, some of y'all had to communicate, forgive, and you had to work that out. That's what it's saying. Give it time. It's not gonna come overnight for you. Let things flow naturally. And then this is for the air sign, and we are speaking about Gemini right here. That's all I have. Until next time, you guys take care.